welcome back to my channel. It's Golden Jollof Rice coming to you guys today with trending topics. So today I will be talking about the whole Remy Ma and Brittney Taylor situation. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the whole college scandal, these parents cheating the system, and then I think I'm gonna touch a little bit on Wendy Williams and her getting the divorce. And with that being said, let's get into it. So for starters, I don't believe that Remy put her hands on that little girl, Brittney Taylor. Like, come on, like, Remy has so much going for herself, and why would she risk her freedom over this little weirdo? Like, Brittney Taylor is a weirdo. Like, she has a lying problem. Like, she's known to lie. Like, she likes to provoke people on social media, but then when you confront her in person, oh, she's like the victim. Oh, you jumped her, this, that, and the third. Like, she likes to play victim. She likes to make threats online, but she's not really about that life in person. Plus, Remy has so much going for her. She has her own clothing line. She's on Love and Hip Hop. She's also on another show with, I believe, Joe Budden on Revolt, where it's like a podcast sort of. They talk about different issues in hip hop. It's really cool. And also, like, she has a newborn baby at home. Like, she has so many great things going for her right now, and I doubt she laid hands on that little girl. Like, she's not worth it. I feel like Remy might have confronted her because the whole ordeal happened over Remy's stepdaughter. Her stepdaughter got into it with Brittney, and I feel like maybe Remy probably like exchanged some words with Brittney, put her in check, but I don't think she laid hands on her. And I feel like Brittney's afraid to admit that she got her shit rocked by a teenager. She got her ass whooped by a teenager. I feel like she just said, oh, Remy hit me, when really it was like her stepdaughter that she got into the altercation with. She just doesn't want to admit that a teenager punched her lights out. And I don't know, it was about time, like, you know, she got her lights punched out because literally she runs her mouth too much on social media. You cannot make threats to people on Instagram saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third to you when I see you, but then when you see them, you're all like quiet. You're as quiet as a church mouse. Like, no, if you are gonna like make threats online, you better have that same energy in person. You better have the hands to back it up. Don't threaten people online and, like, you know, try to play victim when they confront you in person. And also, like, all those like little social media games, it's just so childish. And plus, people get seriously hurt over doing that nonsense. And she should know better. She's even older than me. She's what, like 23 or 24. I'm 21 and I know better. I feel like she should know better, but then again, age doesn't define maturity. It would be sad if Remy was to go to jail over this, because people still hold her past against her, because she did go to jail for like shooting someone in the stomach over like stealing money from her. And I believe she was on parole, like she was still like on parole or something. So like, I really hope that, like, you know, she doesn't go to jail over this nonsense. I doubt she will. Like, I think she's off parole now, but like during the incident they said like she was on parole. And you know how like when you get out of jail, the slightest violation you make, like, they are ready to send you back to the big house. Let's be honest, Brittney had it coming for her. Like, literally she likes to provoke people too much, like I said. And even on Love and Hip Hop New York, she would always provoke Bianca. Like, she would always say, oh yeah, I'm ready to square up with her. Like, she's always like making threats towards her. She would always provoke her, and then when Bianca would give her that work, oh my god, Bianca like jumped me, like, oh my god, she's a bully, she's this, that, and the third. So like, yeah, like, Brittney had it coming to her. Like, you want to like keep playing games with people, one day like someone's gonna like, you know, step to you. You're gonna mess with the wrong person and get your lights punched out. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm glad that Wendy Williams finally filed for a divorce. It's about time. It's been a long time coming. And in her case, like, she's actually like business-wise like bound to that guy, because he is like the executive producer of the Wendy Williams show. So it was like really tough for her, and it's probably going to be a very expensive divorce. But you know what, her sanity and her mental health is what's more important. Like, that guy, he wasn't just cheating on her, he was physically like abusing her, like for like over a decade. And it's just so sad. Like, he pushed her to the edge where like she was actually doing drugs. Like, this dude really pushed her like that far. So like, I give props to her, like congrats to her for like finally going through with the divorce. Now on to this college scandal. I know I'm late with this. Like, I wanted to see how it would play out, and it's really like a shame, to be honest, because there are students who actually work hard. I remember I took the SAT, and yeah, it's not an easy test, and it's just a shame how like those of us that actually worked hard and studied those long nights to prepare for the test, you know, some of us didn't get into the school because of these entitled brats that, like, you know, they had their parents cheating the system and paying off, you know, these colleges to buy their way into like getting into the school. And it's just so wrong. And yeah, those parents need to go to jail. It's like, you actually like cut corners for your kids that didn't even want to go. Like, you know, students out here that actually worked hard and had the grades and deserved that opportunity to go to whatever university, they probably, you know, got rejected because your little entitled little brat like that didn't want to go got it, instead of a student that actually worked hard and deserved it. And it's just so messed up. It's just so they need to serve some jail time for that. And it's actually scary if you think about it. Like, your doctor or your attorney may not actually be legit. Like, they may have the credentials, the degree, but they may not know what they're really doing because they cheated their way. Their parents had the money to just pay their way for them and cut corners for them. So it's really scary, like how like we could have a bunch of doctors out here, lawyers and teachers that really did not like work hard for it, and it's like they don't know what they're doing. That's actually pretty terrifying. That's an eye-opener. And with that being said, this concludes my video. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to leave your feedback in the comment section below. Bye.